Hello, how are all of you? I'm not gonna say I'm better than last week, but I don't think I'm any worse either, which I consider that a win. Still having a really tough time with everything physical and mental. My physical symptoms are out of control right now. My mental health is pretty fucking bad too. Over the weekend I was super busy. I had my mom's 60th birthday party, and it was like a little family reunion. It's really hard for me to go to things like that. Well, for one, because I don't really feel that good. For two, I'm an agoraphobic, and going to places that are not my safe zone or comfort zone, and then being around a bunch of people, even if they are family, it's still really, really taxing on me and very stressful, and it takes all the energy that I have, which isn't much, to do things like that. And I know this, and I try to prepare for it as best as I can. I made sure that the day before I rested, I ate clean, and I drank a lot of water just to make sure that I would be feeling the best that I could, like basically give myself the best chance to have a good time and feel good. And I think I did pretty good with it. I wasn't too bad. It's just really hard though when you go to functions like that or events like that and other people don't really understand. You know, you can tell somebody until you're blue in the face, literally, till you're blue in the face, that you don't feel good. This is what you have. This is the name of your disease, your illness. This is your disability. These are the symptoms that you struggle with on a daily basis. This is why it's hard for you. I mean, cover to cover, you can try to explain to them what's going on with you, but they don't get it. And most people won't get it until they actually go through it themselves. I don't wish this stuff on anybody. Nobody. Like, if I had enemies, which maybe I do, I just don't know them, but I wouldn't even wish it on them because it's that bad. You know, it's not anything light. It's bad. But those are some of the obstacles that I had over the weekend. I am symptomatic now. I do have spasms. I'm having some vocal spasms. I'm hoping that I don't start shouting out like, you know, stupid shit, because I do have like Tourette's or something going on. I haven't fully been diagnosed with Tourette's yet, but we're thinking that's what it is. Tourette's actually goes hand in hand with my functional neurological disorder. It's very common. I usually have the body jerks, spasms, movements that I don't control, so uncontrolled movements. I couldn't think of the word. I have brain fog. Brain fog, it gets worse at nighttime. For me, I don't know how it is for you. If it's one of your symptoms, does it get worse when you first wake up? Is it worse, or does it get worse at night? For me, it gets much worse at night, and I believe it's due to all the inflammation I acquire during the day through food, temperature, all the things. So movement, all those things give me inflammation. Yeah, mentally I am struggling a lot with the agoraphobia and my eating disorder. It's called ARFID. Struggling with that kind of stuff. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm going backwards a little bit, and I hope that's not the case, and it's probably not the case. I feel like if there isn't consistent progress, then oh god, I'm going backwards, you know, but that's not the case. Sometimes we make a lot of progress, and then we do come to a standstill for a little bit, and then you'll make more progress, and then you just kind of stay here for a little bit. I think that's kind of how it happens for a lot of us. I mean, sometimes I count a flare-up as going backwards, but it's really not, because a flare-up doesn't stay there. It just, you know, everything is turned way up, you know, you're exacerbated. Everything is just loud for that moment, however long it lasts, if it's a few days, a week, a month. I'm not sure how long your flare-ups are. My fibro flare-ups are usually 3 to 5 days at most. I'm having one right now. It just started this morning when I woke up. It was just there and turned up to about a 9. So, but those go by pretty quickly. And if I eat clean and drink a lot of water and make sure I'm moving, like I keep moving, I use my dumbbells and just keep everything kind of oiled up, you know, like the Tin Man. I feel like it helps it, and I get through it pretty quickly. 3 to 5 days for a fibro flare-up for me. It also depends on what kind of stressful situation I'm in. If it's a really bad one, a death or something tragic happened, sometimes it'll be a couple of weeks long for a flare-up. My FND flare-ups, on the other hand, are another story. I didn't know that these lasted that long, and I just started my first one a couple of months ago, and I believe I am still in it. And I am literally 3 months ago, I am on like week 12 of an FND flare-up, which made me freak out a little bit because I had thought, you know, what if this isn't just FND? I do believe that I have functional neurological disorder and movement disorder, but I also feel like there's something, that there's something else there that is undiagnosed, and it's just hiding. Like they haven't found it yet. But my neurologist says, you know, they're doing everything they can, and they're testing when they think they should be testing. And my symptoms are the most consistent with FND. So we're still going with that diagnosis, and I'm still trying to do all the therapies that I can do for it to make myself feel better. Unfortunately, I'm at a standstill right now. I have to raise the funds to go to a treatment center, which I'm hoping that it'll be really, really soon. That's the part where I get into the mental health stuff. I feel a lot of days, a lot of times, like I might not have, and maybe you have felt like this before too, but have you ever felt like you're kind of running out of time? Like you don't have much time left, and you really would like to just enjoy the whatever life that you have left. You would just like to enjoy it. I'm sure everybody feels like that, to be honest. I think it's just exacerbated for me because it's been 12 weeks now of every single day just relentless pain and 30 different symptoms, and everything just keeps, it just feels like it's just getting worse and worse and worse, and there's just no end in sight. And I'm trying to remain somewhat positive and hopeful. It's been really, really hard. My kids and my grandkids really help me to, you know, keep fighting. Like, you know, I want to be there for them. Yeah, they help me. They definitely motivate me. I don't think they realize how big of an inspiration they are to me. Anyways, I think I was saying something earlier about my agoraphobia and my eating disorder, and I'm very afraid to do a lot of things. I can't even take vitamins because I'm afraid of them. So I got the 1-a-day women's gummy vitamins, and I started out by taking like a quarter of a gummy. I did that for a couple days. Nothing bad happened to me, which made me feel a little bit better, and then I started taking a half. I did that for 2 or 3 days. Nothing, no side effects. I was okay with it. Anyways, I worked myself up, and today I just finally took a whole gummy. Now, as an adult, I'm supposed to take 2 gummies a day, so I'll work my way up until I get to 2 gummies. But it made me really sad today because in my head, I thought, you know, this is good. I need to take back my power. But then I got really sad because I'm like, how did I lose it in the first place, you know? Like, I was really strong and not scared of hardly anything. and really brave, and I don't know. I feel like I've lived like 10 different lifetimes. There's just been 10 such different areas of my life, and it's been a crazy journey. I don't know. I don't even really know how to explain it. I just feel like I lost a lot of myself over the years, due to trauma and stuff like that. And I'm fighting tooth and nail to get her back, to get Amber back. And a lot of times I feel like I'm losing that fight, but I'm not willing to stop, you know. I want to keep going, because if I stop, I'm never going to get her back. So that's how I think of things. And maybe that's why I labeled myself as a warrior a long time ago, because I'm not willing to stop fighting. It just really hurts, and it's tiring, and it's depressing. It's all those things. All those things. I hope you guys are doing well as you can be. I hope that these videos continue to help you accept things, or realize that you're not alone. We may not get to see each other face to face or talk every day or anything like that. We're not in each other's bodies. We don't experience the same exact pain and symptoms and feelings and all that stuff, but we are like in this little family, this little unit, chronic illness warriors, because we are all fighting together towards a better life, a better future, all these things, you know. I think it's really important to have hopes and goals, dreams, all those things. I know I've said that before in episodes, and I reiterate some of the same things over and over because they really do need to be drilled into our minds, just so that we don't lose those important that important information. Because I know a lot of times, excuse me, if I don't say things over and over, I actually kind of get down. So I'll leave myself notes, or I'll, like for my alarms that I have on my phone, you know, I'll leave just nice little messages for myself, you know. I can't wait for someone else to be nice and encouraging and things like that, so I have to do it for myself. That was my main point. I'm kind of stuttering here, sorry. I just worked on music a little bit earlier. It felt really nice to work on music. I had to stop, of course, because I was getting the vocal spasms and starting to just, you know, be symptomatic, really symptomatic. So, I figured I would do one of these episodes. I didn't really have anything particular to talk about tonight. I literally just sat down on my little couch in my studio and hit record on the phone and just started venting, talking, whatever. It's very therapeutic for me to do this. I have gotten some really good feedback lately from you guys, especially the last couple episodes, about how it's helped you to accept that you're chronically ill or disabled and all this stuff. And it made me feel really, really good. I hate to hear that from you, but I like the fact that we're not alone, and I'm able to help you in any way that I can. Even if it is just to validate you and what you're feeling, what you're going through, to let you know that you're not alone, and to also just share some of my journey so that maybe you'll be inspired and want to keep going, because I definitely am going to keep going. I need to. I have many, many, many reasons to keep going. So I hope you do too. I hope you're able to see those reasons right there, right in front of your face. If you are having trouble finding reasons to keep going, my advice for you is to sit down and write a list. It could be anything. It could be people. It could be something you want to do. It could be your fur babies. It could be just small goals that you have set for yourself. Like, I need to read this trilogy of books. Like, literally, it can be anything. It's your list. You can make it however immaculate or silly as you want to. They're your reasons, and nobody else can say shit because they're yours. So with that being said, I am getting pretty spasmy and I don't want to have ticks on the on the video, so too late. I'm going to let you guys go, and I will have another video next. I'm gonna try to do this every Sunday. I know every Sunday that I can't. Sometimes I'm more sick than normal and I just cannot get out of bed and come and do this. But I hope until then you guys are doing very, very well. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you feel the love and joy in your life, because you deserve that so, so much. And I hope you keep fighting, and everybody else hang tight while we fight. Right? I'm working on these muscles. I know I tell you that all the time, but I'm working on all my stuff. Okay, I better let you go before I slap myself in the face because my tics are getting bad. All right, I will see you next Sunday. Have a beautiful week. I love you all. Bye.